Shri Pradyut Bordoloi.
Sir, as I rise to speak here opposing this bill, the singular and most alarming aspect of this bill is to undermine and erode the collective bargaining power of the working population articulated through our trade unions. Sir, in the case of determining the floor wage, whether in the case of determining the minimum wages, or even in the case of determining the rate of bonuses, the role of the trade union is avoided, undermined, and the articulation and wisdom of our trade unionists are carefully avoided. Sir, when you talk about floor wages will be decided taking into consideration of their geographical differences. It is very strange coming from a government which talks about one nation, one tax, the government which even propagates one nation, one election, and probably very obliquely understated motto of the spiritual headquarters of this government, probably one nation, one fate, then why not one nation, one wage? Why these differences in the wage structure? Sir, talking about geographical differences and geographical differences in the wages, sir, it should not reflect the regional disparities that we get to see in the landscape of development of this country. And when you talk about regional disparity, sir, you will be astounded to know that Assam produces 55% of India's total tea. And taking both the unorganized sector and the organized sector of the labor force, nearly 19 lakhs people are working in the tea industry. So you'll be very unhappy to know, even today, the cash component of the average tea worker in the organized sector is barely 167 rupees per day. And what is very important to note that this 167 rupees daily rated workers' wages, the owners, the organized sector, they very carefully camouflage and they load up certain elements that actually should be avoided. That is the way they actually inflate the rate of the wages. I just wanted to give you this example. The daily rated tea workers, along with the 167 rupees daily wages, they load up non-statutory benefits like food grains, cost of food grains, notwithstanding the benefits given by the Food Security Act, the cost of firewood, the cost of tea that they produce. Small part of that is given to the employees, even that is monetized and added in their wages. Along with this, the Plantation Labor Act of 1951 mandated that certain basic facilities have to be given to our tea workers, like medical facilities, housing facilities, primary level education facilities, welfare facilities like CRAS, and leave with wages and holidays. Even those are monetized and added with the wages. So, along with that, the statutory benefits like bonus, like provident fund, even gratuity, everything is monetized and added and loaded in the daily wages. Sir, don't you think it is basically a hoax? And with this kind of hoax, do you think as the stated object of this bill will raise the standard of living of the most impoverished and most backward working population of our country today, the tea industry of Assam? Sir, I just want to draw your attention. Sir, our Honorable Prime Minister, who boasts that at one point of time he was selling tea, he was a chaiwala, and being a chaiwala, how can he be turning his back on the impoverished section of tea garden working population of the tea industry? He should come up and take notice. Sir, what is again very important, that the enforceability of this bill is very weak and feeble. Just want to give you one example. The big employers, the corporates, whose probably annual turnover is more than 1,000 crore. Even those people, if they fail in providing the floor wages, they are given what penalty? They have to pay a fine of maximum up to 50,000 rupees. Sir, don't you think it's such a feeble, it's such a weak penalty clause that has been given? And even multiple counts also, those people who fail to comply, they are given maximum period of imprisonment is 3 months and maximum amount of fine is 1 lakh. Sir, I think this enforceability is a very, very weak spot in this bill. So I would request you to look into this matter. And this is the organized sector. But what about the unorganized sector?
Yeah, please
the
conclude.
unorganized sector, the working population of the unorganized sector are suffering. And that is why if this bill, as it is submitted here, as it is introduced here, is passed, I am sure the working population of our country will have a very big raw deal. Sir, not only the tea industry, the public sector enterprises, the paper mills of Hindustan Paper Corporation, they have been shut down.
Please conclude.
They have been shut down. Now 2015, yes. The Hindustan Paper Mill at Panchgram, which was profitable otherwise. And then 2017 again, the Hindustan Paper Corporation paper mill located in my constituency, Naga, has been shut down. And sir, I just want to draw your attention, for last 31 months, these employees are not paid their salaries. Sir, many of the poor, these employees have committed suicides. Sir, this angle must not be overlooked when you discuss and when you pass this bill. Sir, that is why I would like to request the Honorable Labour Minister to reconsider and bring back this bill with the flaws. These flaws have to be eliminated and should be brought back to the August House. Thank you.
Thank you.